Alright, what's up? I'm Charm City 187. Yo, it's time for one of my brothers. Week 8 picks. Week 7, I was 10-5. He was 12-3. I got Seattle wrong, Cleveland wrong, and Chicago and the Baltimore game wrong. Only ones my brother got wrong was Seattle, Cleveland, and Miami, Chicago. So, not too bad for week 7. Week 8, Thursday, October 23rd. San Diego at Denver, which this is probably going to be the best Thursday night game so far. Well, the only competitive one. Every other Thursday night game so far this year has been a fucking blowout. But both taking Denver. Brothers got Denver 37-27. I think it's going to be a little bit closer of a game. I'm going to say 31-28. Yeah, I see Rivers probably being able to get at least 4 touchdowns. So I think it'll be a good game. Sunday, October 26th. First game is 9 a.m. I think it's I think it's Detroit and Atlanta. They're playing at Wembley, so the game starts at like 9:30. But both taking Detroit. Atlanta can't even play really at home. They definitely can't play on the road, and they're sure as fuck not going to be able to play in another country. So, but hey, that might be what Atlanta needs, yo. They need something to get them going. But yeah, both taking Detroit, even though Calvin Johnson isn't playing. Golden Tate's been on fire. That Detroit defense is the best in the league. So, Matty Ice was getting beat up last week against the Ravens, yo. This week he's gonna be hurt, yo. He's gonna be 1 o'clock games. St. Louis at Kansas City. Both taking Kansas City, even though St. Louis has been on a little bit of a roll. Yeah, they got the worst pass defense in the league. They got the worst pass defense and the best run defense, but that's probably because nobody has to run the ball on them because all they got to do is throw. But Houston at Tennessee. Houston, as long as they don't make as many mistakes as they made on Monday night, they should be fine. Minnesota at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, obviously. Minnesota, yo. Teddy Bridgewater, he's just a turnover machine. They got no offensive game plan whatsoever, no defensive game plan. They're fucked. Seattle at Carolina. Seattle will get back to winning this week. I do think it'll be a close game, though, but I think Seattle will pull it out. Since Baltimore at Cincinnati, my brother's going to take Baltimore 31-13. I'm going to take Cincinnati 38-31. Last time Joe played Cincinnati, the last 2 times, first week, they tried everything that they could to give us the game. We couldn't take advantage of it. Last week, to end the season, Andy Dalton wanted us to get into the playoffs. All we had to do was win that game. He threw like 3 or 4 interceptions, and Joe does the same thing every time our defense gets a turnover. He just hands the ball back to the other team. So, if this were a home game, I'd say we'd have a better chance, but going on the road, shit, our next 3 games are on the road, and we'll be lucky if we're 5-5 in 3 weeks. So, I don't know. Joe has to show me he can play on the road, that he's capable of playing on the road against a decent team. I was arguing with my brother earlier for a half hour, and he was talking about how good Joe's been. I was like, all right, yeah, great. He threw 5 touchdown passes against the worst defense, well, the 30th ranked defense in the league in Tampa Bay. And then last week he threw 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions against the 29th ranked defense in the league. So he's got to show me he can do something decent against a good team. Miami at Jacksonville. Miami, obviously. Chicago at New England. New England should take that, no problem. I don't know what happened with Chicago. Chicago has way too many weapons to suck as bad as they've been sucking. It might be because they don't have any defense, but that shouldn't be keeping them from scoring any points. They got Cutler, Brandon Marshall, Alshon Jeffrey, Martellus Bennett, Matt Forte. Their offense is fucking stacked. Buffalo at the Jets. Jets are going to be trying Percy Harvin out, so I see them doing a whole bunch of shit that's not going to help them win. 4:05, Philly at Arizona. I'm going to take Arizona. My brother's going to take Philly. Yo, it's hard, yo. It's hard for East Coast to go all the way West Coast, so. Plus, Arizona, yo, they got a defense just like San Francisco's, basically. And look what San Francisco did to Philadelphia 3 weeks ago, I think. 4:25, Oakland at Cleveland. Both taking Cleveland. I don't know. Oakland might not win a game this year, so they're going to have the number one. They'll probably definitely have the number one draft pick, but yeah, I don't see Oakland winning a game, let alone in Cleveland. Indy at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh got lucky, yo. They were getting beat up on until the last minute and 3 seconds of the second quarter on Monday Night Football, and then they scored 3 touchdowns in a minute and 3 seconds because of turnovers on the Texans' part. 8:30 Sunday Night Football, Green Bay at New Orleans. My brother's going to take Green Bay 31-27. I'm going to take New Orleans just because they're at home. I'm going to say like 27-24, 27-21. So I think it'll be a good game. But then Monday Night Football, October 27th, Washington at Dallas. Yo, I'm taking Dallas, so is my brother, but I would not be surprised if Washington makes a game out of this because they're playing at Jerry World. And the Cowboys just don't play as good as they play on the road in Jerry's World. So I'm taking Dallas, but watch out for Washington. And then on the bye this week, you got the Giants and the 49ers. So, alright. That's our picks for the week, and I'm out. Peace.